तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम् नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतसक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 7th chapter. We heard the other day the children in the school inquired Prahlad how he met with Narada. Well, how did he get this knowledge from Narada? Because they see that Prahlad is controlled by Shanda and Damarka, as well as themselves also, and there is no scope that any outsiders can come and meet with Prahlad. Also, when Prahlad was in the palace of Hiranyakashipu, at that time also there was no chance that Narada could go and speak there. So they inquired, where did you learn this? Prahlad said that when my father Hiranyakashipu went for tapasya, the demigods saw this as an opportunity to attack the demons. So they declared war against the demons, and the demons were not as powerful without Hiranyakashipu. Therefore they fled away in fear, leaving aside their wives, children, house, property, etc. in fear of death. Many were killed and some fled away. At this time, Indra, he came to my mother, Kayadu, and he took away my mother because my mother was pregnant. So on the way, Narada, who was wandering everywhere, suddenly came in front of Indra and he asked, "What is this? Why are you, abducting Kayadu?" Then Indra said that, in the womb of Kayadu, the demon's son is growing. And I want to kill the son as soon as she gives birth to him. And after that I will release her. Because Hiranyakashipu is very strong, his son will also be very, very strong. Very powerful demon. Narada Goswami replied that you cannot kill the son of Hiranyakashipu. He is not an ordinary person. He is a devotee of Anantadev. Anantadev is protecting him. Therefore you cannot kill him. As soon as Indra heard this, he immediately offered obeisances to Mother Kayadu. He circumambulated her and released her. Devarshi Narada thought that if Kayadu is left like this, some other demon may come and attack, may kill her or try to kill her. Therefore, he told Kayadu that you may come and stay in my ashram. There you will be very safe and secure. There is no fear of anyone coming and attacking you. So for which Kayadu has very happily agreed, because it's a very safe place in the ashram of Narada. Nobody can come and kill anybody. So she agreed to stay there in the ashram of Narada. We'll continue from verse number 14. Rishing Paryacharat Tatra Bhaktya Paramaya Sati Antarvatni Swa Garbhasya Kshemayechha Prasutaye Devarshir Ashrame Garbhavati Sati Amar Mata स्वीय गर्भेर मंगलार्थ इच्छा प्रसव अर्थात स्वामीर आगमनांतर प्रसव कामना करिया परम भक्ति सहकारे देवर्षिर परिचर्या करिते लागिला. We heard the other day, it is extreme great fortune to be in the company of the sadhus, to be staying in the house where the sadhus are residing. So, Mother Kayadu has got this wonderful opportunity to stay in the house of Narada, in the ashram of Narada, for which she has very, very gleefully accepted. And now, she, in the house of Narada, prayed to him, because Mother Kayadu is a very devoted wife, Pativrata, she is very pure in her thoughts. So she stayed in the ashram of Narada and prayed to him to be able to bear the child till Hiranyakashipu is not back from the tapasya. Means she will give birth only after she goes back to Hiranyakashipu. So she asked for this benediction, and with utmost devotion she served the ashrama, the house or the ashram of Narada Goswami. She also prayed for the welfare of her child. Mother is always concerned about the child. She is always worried, she is always thinking about the well-being of the child. Therefore she prayed to Narada that may my child get welfare and may he come out of my womb only after I join Hiranyakashipu. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Ichhanu Sutaye Swamir Agamaner par Ichhanusare Samayamata Santan Prasav Parivar Uddeshye. So after my husband comes and when I desire to give birth, may I beget the child. You please, bless me like this. So she asked for this boon. Evam गर्भस्थ संतानेर मंगलेर जन्य आमार जननी आश्रमे थाकिया ऋषि परिचर्या करिते लागे. And she served Devarshi Narada for the welfare of the child. Prahlad is telling that for my welfare, my mother stayed in the ashram of Narada and served him. By serving the rishis, by serving great saints, good impressions will come. And definitely when the woman is carrying a child, definitely all those impressions will go to the child. That is why in India previously there used to be this process of reading Ramayana, Srimad Bhagavatam, Mahabharata when a woman is pregnant. In the house they used to read this Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, etc. The priest would come and read, or husband would read, or she will read. She will do various stavas, various hymns and prayers will be chanted by her for the welfare of the child. These days, there is a lot of change in the mentality, and the way mothers see the children and the way they consider welfare. These days they consider welfare to be becoming very rich like Bill Gates and great personalities, material personalities. They think that is welfare. Previously, to be devoted to God is considered as true welfare. So they used to do all this. These days they watch movies, they watch all nonsensical things, go to office, work till they are almost ready to deliver. They are working in the office all day thinking about work, all night thinking about work. There is no time to think about the Lord, and how can those good impressions go to the child? But previously it was not so. Rishihi karunikastasya pradadu bhayam ishvaraha dharmasya tattvam jnanancha mam apyuddishya nirmalam. परमदयालु देवर्षि नारद आमा के उद्देश्य करिया परिचर्या निरत आमार माता के इच्छा प्रसव ओ हिंसादि रहित विशुद्ध आत्मानात्म विवेक ज्ञान ए उभय प्रदान करिलेन. So Devarshi Narada, particularly aiming towards me, he had given blessings to my mother that she will give birth only as per her desire. And also he gave, Devarshi Narada gave her the knowledge about Atma and Anatma. Atma, body, Anatma, matter. How we are not matter, how we are spirit souls, the difference between Atma and Anatma. It's very, very essential to know the knowledge, the discrimination between eternal and non-eternal. As long as we have no knowledge about what is eternal and what is non-eternal, we will be, deceived in this material world. So, particularly aiming towards me, Devarshi Narada had given this knowledge of eternal and non-eternal. What are the duties, what are not to be done. Everything was blessed by Narada Goswami upon my mother for my welfare. Prahlad is telling to his friends. Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in his commentary writes, Ubhayam, Ubhaya bolite garbher mangal evang ichhanusare prasav. So she got two boons. One is welfare of the child, the other is to deliver as per her desire. Both she got. Nirmalam, Nirmala, ei Visheshana hetu, Nirmala dharmer tattva bolite bhakti yoga evang bhagavata ganer sammata gyan. So, what is the welfare that Narada had done, welfare activity? That is the welfare activities. They are time-dependent welfare activities, or these welfare activities or this particular benefit is finished with time. But Bhakti Yoga, whatever one gets in devotional process is eternal. মাম আপি আমাকেও, এখানে আপি শব্দ প্রয়োগের দ্বারা আমার মাতাকেও উদ্দেশ্য করিয়া দেবর্ষি ধর্মের তত্ত্ব ও জ্ঞান উপদেশ করিয়াছিলেন এই অর্থ। সো পার্টিকুলারলি addressing me and my mother, Devarshi Narada has given this knowledge. Ashram of Narada, there are so many other persons also. Devarshi Narada is speaking about devotion. There are so many persons sitting and hearing because there are so many other sages in the ashram of Narada. But particularly aiming at me and my mother, Devarshi Narada has given this. Aiming means with a very special mercy. Very, very special mercy. When Guru Maharaj used to speak Harikatha, he would speak, he sometimes in Calcutta used to speak. When any Hindi speaking person came, immediately he would start speaking in Hindi, be it one person. When some English speaking person comes, then he would speak in English. And he would tell to others that, they have come from very far. You are hearing, you get an opportunity to hear every day. So they get once in a while, they have come to hear Harikatha. They don't understand Bengali language. Therefore, you should excuse me for not speaking in Bengali. I'll speak in English language or Hindi language today. Now, what used to happen is, the person who understands Hindi or English language, not native Bengali person, would come and sit right in front of Gurudev. Because if Guru Maharaj sees someone else, a Bengali person, then he would start speaking in Bengali. So that's why there used to be a clear instruction that you come and sit right in front of Gurudev. If Gurudev sees you, then he will remember, he has to speak in English or in Hindi. So, even though the Harikatha is there for everyone, particularly for that person. So, similarly, Devarshi Narada, the Harikatha is meant for everyone. So many rishis and munis. But when one person is sitting right in front, he is aiming at them, means special mercy upon them, giving this knowledge to them. Tattu kalasya dirghatvat स्त्रीत्वान् मातु स्थिरोदधे ऋषिनानुगृहीतं मां नाधुनाप्य जहात स्मृति। दीर्घकालगत हवाय एवं स्त्री जाति बोलिया अमार माता से सकल उपदेश विस्मृत होइयाছে। So because this knowledge was given several years ago, and because my mother is in the women, because she is a woman, with time she has forgotten this particular knowledge of the self that has been given to her. Kintu rishir anugrahit ami adyapitah bhulini. But because I have been blessed by Narada, I have not forgotten that knowledge till today. Now here Prahlad is describing that even though this knowledge has been given to me and to my mother has forgotten this, and because I have got a special mercy of Narada, I could still remember this. Shri Vishwanath Thakur writes in the commentary, Taha hoile, tomar matar sei bhakti keno dekha jaiteche na. Now, if the students were to ask Prahlad, that you told that this knowledge has been given to your mother. You are still in the womb, small boy, baby, and your mother is grown up. So if the students were to ask, then why don't we see these devotional activities in your mother like you are doing? We are not seeing this in your mother. What is the reason? Ihar apekhai bolte chen. So anticipating this question from the students, Prahlad is giving this reply. Tattu uha kintu bahukal atita havar phale. Because this has been spoken many years ago. Long back this has been spoken. Long back means Prahlad is about 5 years or 6 years. And Hiranyakashipu performed tapasya for several years. Till that time, the child is in the womb because he is not born. So this has happened several years ago. Because several years have already passed by, my mother has forgotten it. Evang Sriloka Boliya Mata Bhuliya Giyachen. Because she is a woman, she has forgotten. What is the meaning of she is a woman? Because mothers, when they are carrying the child, they are very particularly concerned about the child. They are overly worried. They are always thinking, oh my child, oh this. So even though she is sitting, but her attention is on the child. So because of her attachment to the child, because of her attention towards something else, that's why it is said as because she is a woman, she has forgotten this. Because if we don't hear anything attentively, we will become forgetful, isn't it? We are sitting, but we are not listening properly. We are hearing inattentively. Then what Prabhu spoke, what Mataji spoke, or what Maharaj spoke, we will not be able to understand our words. He says something about Atma, something about Prahlad, but not exactly what, because our attention is not there. So because it has long time has elapsed, and because she is a mother, she had forgotten. যদি বলেন তুমি বালক এবং তাহাতে দীর্ঘকাল অতীত হইয়াছে, তবু তোমার সেই তত্ত্বজ্ঞান কি জন্য তিরোহিত হয়নি? Then the students may ask, but you are a child and you told that this knowledge has been given many years ago. Why did you not forget? If your mother has forgotten, why did you not forget? You should also have forgotten because long elapsed. ইহার উত্তরে বলিতেছেন ঋষিনা ইত্যাদি, অর্থাৎ ঋষির অনুগ্রহে সেই তত্ত্বজ্ঞান স্মৃতি আমাকে এই পর্যন্ত ত্যাগ করে নাই. Because that knowledge of the self has not left me, because Devarshi Narada had a very special mercy upon me. Because Narada had blessed me specially, particularly it is due to his blessings that this knowledge has not left me. Knowledge has not left me means it has not disappeared from me, because knowledge fades with time, isn't it? Because knowledge is usually in the head, isn't it? When the knowledge goes to the heart, then we will not forget. As long as the knowledge is in the head, we will become forgetful. Therefore, knowledge should come to the platform of realization. Realization means in the heart. When it is situated in the heart, then there is no scope of the knowledge to get evaporated. But as long as it is there in the mind, because the mind itself is a storehouse of different knowledges. When the data disk is full, then the old data will be erased and new data will get entered into the hard disk. So like a CCTV camera, right? The 2 TV camera. So you can store for 1 month. The 31st day, the first day data will be erased. The 32nd day, second data will be erased. So it will keep on overwriting. In a similar manner, knowledge, as long as it is there in the head, it will be finished. But Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam, when it becomes Vijnana, when it becomes a realized knowledge, whatever state one may be in, one will not become forgetful. Oh, I forgot to chant today. That will not come. We will not forget to chant. We will always chant. We will forget to eat. We will forget to sleep. We will forget to do probably some other material things. Oh, I gave an appointment. Oh, I had an appointment. We may forget all that. But we will not forget to chant. But we will not forget our appointments. We forget chanting. Because our knowledge is still here. There is no realization in the heart. Wherever we go, we will unforgetfully carry the mobile. Japamala, we may forget. Isn't it? It happens with so many persons. Mobile is there. They don't forget carrying the mobile in the pocket. Japamala, okay, I'll chant after I get back to home. check mala is there, mobile is there or not. If mobile is not there, then come back to the room and take the mobile. If mala is not there, no problem, come back and chant. So it only indicates what is our preference. So anyway, because Devarshi Narada has blessed me, she is checking if there is mobile or not. No mobile, no mala. So it is because Devarshi Narada has showered this mercy upon me, I have this remembrance of the knowledge. Sutrang Amar Matar Taha Kartrik Anugrahi Tatver Abhav Hetu Stritva Evam Kaler Dirghata Sekhane Karjakar Hoyachlo. Means, here Narada had a very special mercy upon me, therefore I remember. But in case of my mother, it is not so. Not very special mercy, because he was particularly addressing me in the womb. Bhavatamapi Bhuyanme Jadi Shraddhadate Vachah Vaisharadi Dhihi Shraddhatah Sree Balaknancha Me Yatha. তোমরা যদি আমার বাক্যে শ্রদ্ধাবান হও, তবে আমার ন্যায় তোমাদের এবং স্ত্রী ও বালকদিগেরও এই শ্রদ্ধাবশতঃ আত্মানাত্ম বিবেকময়ী বুদ্ধি জন্মিবে. Prahlad is telling to the students that even if you also attentively to hear what I am saying, then just like me, you will also be getting the knowledge of the discrimination between eternal and non-eternal things. If anyone listens attentively, here he is telling that your boys, even if you are small boys, even if it is a woman, or even if it is anyone, if one attentively hears, listens to what I am saying with faith, then you will also get this knowledge of what is eternal, what is non-eternal, what is to be accepted, what is to be rejected, what is worshipable, what is perishable. All these things you will get knowledge if you listen to me attentively with faith. ভূয়াত তোমাদেরও হোক এই আশীর্বাদের দ্বারা প্রহ্লাদ নিজেতে বর্তমান দেবর্ষি নারদের অনুগ্রহ তাহাদের প্রতিও ভক্তি লাভের কারণ রূপে আশা করিতেছেন. So here Prahlad is praying for the grace of Narada equally upon all these children. Just like my Guru has showered his mercy upon me, I hope and pray that he shower that mercy upon you also. So that is Guru Parampara. I am speaking the knowledge that I received from my Guru, means I am showering the mercy of my Guru upon you. I am not speaking what I think is good or what I know is better. No. What my Guru has given to me, I am giving that to you. Means that is my Guru's blessings upon you. If you hear to that attentively, my Guru may not be speaking, I am speaking. But if you hear attentively to what my Guru has told me, then you will also become benefited. Our revered Gurudev, before he used to speak Harikatha, he used to recite these words, that if my Gurudev has given an express order to me, wherever you go, you should speak whatever you have heard from your Guru, Guru Varga, scriptures, and particularly from Srimad Bhagavatam, the quintessence of all scriptures. By doing so, you will bring greatest welfare upon yourself and upon the listeners. Guru Maharaj used to say that I told my Gurudev that I don't want to speak, I want to hear. Guru Maharaj was a very good listener. He never wanted to speak Harikatha. In fact, he was always running away from speaking Harikatha. He always wanted to hear attentively. But Param Gurudev repeatedly tried to engage Gurudev. So Guru Maharaj told that I am not capable, I cannot speak. I like to hear Harikatha, listen to Harikatha. Then Param Gurudev told that wherever you go, you speak whatever you have heard from your Gurudev, from Guru Varga, from the scriptures and from Srimad Bhagavatam. That will bring welfare upon you and upon all the listeners. So Guru Maharaj would remember this in several of his Harikathas. Before he spoke Harikatha, he would say, this is the order of my Gurudev that I should speak for my own benefit. If I repeat what I have heard from my Gurudev, then I will be benefited and you will also be benefited because those are the words of my Gurudev. But if I speak from my own mind, from my own mental capacity, from my own intelligence, then neither I will get any benefit nor you will get any benefit. Guru Maharaj used to, begin his Harikatha with these words. And then whatever topic is given to him, he would remember what his Gurudev has said about that particular topic or what scriptures are saying about that topic. So this is his invocation, a kind of invocation that, I will remember the teachings of my Gurudev. Then it will be beneficial. Which means that by that my Guru's blessings will come upon you. My Guru's mercy will come upon you. So Prahlad is also similarly saying that just like I received the mercy of my Guru Narada, I pray and hope that you will also get that mercy upon you. Jadi amar bakke tomra shraddhalu hao, taha hoile vaisharadi dihi visharada sarvagya bhagavan tad vishayani shraddha vaibe. If you attentively hear to me, then the Lord, Supreme Lord will become object of your faith. Means if you attentively hear to me, then you will get undivided faith in Supreme Lord. You have to hear to me attentively. Harikatha is a subject matter that has to be heard very, very attentively and seriously. We give lot of time, attention to mundane topics, discussing about so many gossips and material subject matters. Very attentively we hear, very attentively we spend our time, energy, everything there. But if we are actually desirous to attain Supreme Lord, or if we are actually desirous to get the mercy of Sri Guru, then we have to give our attention to the words of Sri Guru. We have to hear to Harikatha very, very attentively. Tat Shraddadana Munayo. These Munis, Srimad Bhagavatam it is said that Sutta Goswami is speaking to the Saunakadi Rishis. You are, having faith in Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Therefore I shall reveal the greatest topics. If we are not having faith, if we are not attentively hearing to Harikatha from Sri Guru, then why will he reveal the intricate subject matters? Based on our faith, based on our attention to Harikatha, these topics will automatically get revealed by the sadhu, by Guru. ইহাতে আমার অনুগ্রহে শ্রদ্ধা হইতে ভক্তি এবং ভক্তি হইতে প্রেম লাভ হইবে, ইহা পরবর্তী প্রকরণ হইতে বুঝিতে হইবে. So by my mercy upon you, mercy means, what is Prahlad's mercy? Speaking Narada's words. What is Guru's mercy? Speaking scriptures. That is mercy. One of my friends, he approached Nishkinchan Maharaj. There was one Nishkinchan Maharaj in our mutt. He was in charge of Chandigarh mutt. He is no more. So he came to Bombay one time. I was in Bombay during those days. So he was my friend. So he came to Nishkinchan Maharaj and he told, Maharaj, Kripa kijiye, please shower your mercy, please shower your mercy. Then Nishkinchan Maharaj told, what is mercy? What is mercy? He did not say anything. Because we say, please shower your mercy, please shower. What is mercy? What do you understand by mercy? He said, mercy of a sadhu is, he gives instructions. That is the mercy of a sadhu. He speaks the words of the scriptures. That is the mercy of a sadhu. It is not something like a magic wand. He touches and then you turn into, devotee instantly. You have to accept that mercy. Sadhu is showering mercy upon you. Means he is speaking the scriptural injunctions to you. And when you take that mercy, then you will become a devotee. Sadhu is doing his job. He is showering the mercy. He is giving the scriptural injunctions, Guru's instructions. But if I am not taking it, then I am depriving myself from the mercy. So, mercy here does not mean that something like magical is happening. So, Amar Anugraha Shraddha, so by my mercy means by my these instructions to you, you will have faith, you will develop faith. Shraddha hoite bhakti, from faith you will get devotion. And from devotion you will get prem, love towards God. So all these things will happen one after another. Shraddha, bhakti, rati, anukramishyati. They will come one after another. First is Shraddha, then bhakti, and then rati. Rati means attachment or love. Okay, so we have no time left for the next verse. We will stop here. We'll take it tomorrow. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गांधर्विका गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। जय नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। सपरिकर श्री राधा मदन मोहन श्री राधा गोविंद श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ जीव की जय। जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। जय श्री श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। श्री नारद गोस्वामी की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय।